I am a founding member of the Bay Hive. In fact, I've never missed a Beyoncé concert tour or residency. Beyoncé Renaissance World Tour was utterly amazing. A silver-speckled, immersive homage to ballroom culture still. My floor seats at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey were disappointing and had low visibility. Beyoncé is the greatest live performer alive, and she proved as much when she kicked off her Renaissance World Tour earlier this summer. The 56-date tour, which began in May overseas in Stockholm, Sweden, is an immersive homage to ballroom culture based on Beyoncé's seventh solo album, 2022's Renaissance. The mother of the house herself brought her club music enthused tracks to life with a giant-sized, silver bedazzled horse, duck walking, a variety of thigh-high boots, and a couple of robotic arms. I wrestled through Ticketmaster's complicated verified fan sales, the Bay Hive presale, only to walk away wait-listed for both. So when my friend suggested I try a random presale code she saw on Twitter, I was delighted to find that it not only worked, but there were plenty of good seats left at the July tour date I wanted. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Feeling pressured by Ticketmaster's countdown clock, I purchased 2 tickets for around $1,150 each. Even though I literally bumped into Blue Ivy and Jay-Z while leaving the stadium. OMG. I'm still pinching myself. Here's why I regret my floor seats, and will likely consider sitting in a different section for her next concert tour. If she blesses us again, floor seats do come with perks, but it doesn't guarantee visibility. When we arrived at MetLife around 7:30 p.m., it was exciting to check in and get our orange wristbands. Those bands allowed us access to the stadium floor and its facilities. Once secured, we walked our way out into the stadium and found our spot, section 3, row 16. It felt very close to the main stage and the now iconic circular-shaped runway, designed by entertainment architect Stu Fish and stage designer S. Devlin, who's also worked with Adele, U2, and the Weeknd. Being on the floor also meant seeing many of the VIPs who came out to support Beyoncé while on this tour stop. There's been social media footage of celebrities from Madonna and Megan Thee Stallion to Oscar-nominated actor Tara-G.P. Henson and Game of Thrones actor Emilia Clarke at Beyoncé's tour during Beyoncé's second night in New Jersey. My husband and I saw Oprah Winfrey, Gayle King, and even rapper Fat Joe, and as I humble bragged before, while making our way to our cars during Beyoncé's last song of the night, Summer Renaissance, security forcefully stopped us before we ran right into Blue Ivy, accompanied a few paces back by her billionaire dad, Jay-Z. Talk about a highlight of my life. Still, as an entertainment reporter for more than 15 years, celebrity sightings weren't enough to make up for my low visibility during the actual concert. The circular stage's risers prevented me from seeing the best parts of the show off screen. As a live concert enthusiast, I've probably been to more than 500 shows in my lifetime. I prefer to sit on the floor, so I can see an artist in their element with my own 2 eyes. While I appreciate how jumbo screens allow me to see extra details that just aren't possible with the naked eye in a stadium, my preference is always to try and see the experience for myself. When Beyoncé opened her set with 3 of her iconic ballads, Dangerously in Love, Flaws and All, which I was surprised to see her sing without getting emotional. True fans know she always tears up just a little bit while singing that one, and 1+1. She utilized the main stage while Bey was on the larger stage. I had high visibility, able to go expertly back and forth between the screens and my own eyes with ease, and although some fans were sitting on what's called the pure honey on stage risers, or literal risers on stage, they were off to the side enough so they didn't block our view. I also really loved that Bey took a page from her coach Ella set and used risers to be even higher on stage. making visibility great, while she sang her platinum hit single, Cuff It. One of my favorite performances of the night. As the show progressed, my naked eye visibility worsened, due to how the circular runway was built on either side of it. There's a raised portion of the platform, 5 steps higher than the rest of the runway. This allowed Bey and her dancers to walk up and down, but it also blocked my view when Bey was on the interior runway that cuts into the circle, which was a lot during the later part of the concert. I didn't even see Blue Ivy come out on stage, and instead relied on the jumbo screens to see our niece do her ones and twos. We also thought Beyoncé would come around to our part of the circle more. But even when she did, she turned inward toward the Club Renaissance pit section. So it was a bit of a letdown, despite visibility issues. I still had a life-changing, inspiring time during the Renaissance World Tour. One of the reasons why I've never missed a solo concert tour or residency is that seeing Beyoncé perform the music that inspires all of us reminds me to tap into my greatest potential. As an artist, she reminds me that as a creative, as a woman, as a mother of multiples, as a wife, I can do anything and do it gloriously. If Beyoncé decides to go on tour again, I'll be right there, ticket in hand. I just may pay for a seat in the 100 section instead of on the floor.